Hey guys, I'm here today for a very impromptu decision, as always. I naturally have thicker brows. They are now a bit trimmed, so they're thinner than what they could look like if they weren't trimmed and shaved. I have my dad's eyebrows, so they look a bit bushy and thick. I got them trimmed a couple of times by a professional in Sephora and what else? In Yves and in l'atelier du sourcil. There's not really much of a change since the last time I got them trimmed. I tried to pluck them when they regrow at the bottom, and last week I've tried to shave them on the heads because I wanted to try and get them straight, a bit straighter. And you know what, because I've seen on social media several people with very thin eyebrows, like Gabriette, but she looks divine, so thin eyebrows look obviously good on her, suit her very well. So I'm gonna try and get them done myself. I'm a bit scared. There's some regrowth, so that's good. I'm gonna try and pluck what has regrown. I've seen somewhere, a couple of times actually, that it's not advised to pluck and shave the eyebrows at the top. We better shave and pluck them at the bottom. I'm gonna try and make the heads straighter and thinner, and we'll see about the tails. I have that blade. It's a razor with a single blade. Hopefully it's sharp enough. There's powder in my brows, so it looks a bit more darker than usual and a bit more filled, even though they naturally are not sparse. They are already full, bushy. Something like that. Okay, let's see. I know how I'm supposed to hold the razor blade. If the blade has to face downwards or upwards. Okay, is there a difference? It's a bit higher up compared to the other brow. Let's try to thin that a bit more. I'm shaving them because people have said that if you want to go for the thin eyebrows look and you're not sure about how it's going to look on you, you better use a razor blade, instead of using a tweezer. Plugging them is bad for the regrowth. Okay, what do we think? Not sure that you can see a difference. This one is a bit straighter, a bit thinner at the head. I probably should have removed the powder from my eyebrows before tackling the shaving. I actually don't apply powder on the heads, I just put the powder on the tails. Now that I'm just on the head, it doesn't matter. Not sure that the razor blade is going to be practical for the tails. I might have to use actual tweezers. Can you see me? That's the painful part. I can't really see what I'm doing because of the brow powder. Can you see that? There's not much of a difference. I don't know if it's better holding my forehead skin like that or it's not advised. Okay. What do we think? I'm gonna leave the right eyebrow for now and tackle the left one. I'll touch it up later. I forgot to Are they symmetrical? I don't know. Can't tell. I hate that step. It always makes me tear up. There's a hair that is stuck under my skin. I'm gonna try to scrape the skin out. Can you see that? This one. Doesn't want to be pulled out. Sorry little guy, you have to go. It's starting to make my skin react. Oh my god. Look. It's turning red. Okay, let's clear everything around and I'll go back to it later. I'm going to try to use the razor blade again, but for the tails this time. I'm going to try to thin the heads a bit more. Is it thin yet? Okay, I don't know what to do. Should I dare to go further? Or should I leave them like that? I love how I'm saying that as I'm continuing to shave them. This part is the trickiest one. I don't know why my hair doesn't want to be shaved in this area. Okay. I'm going to try to brush them up and to trim them, trim the length of them. Unfortunately enough, I don't have professional scissors, I just have those ones. Is it trimming anything? Can't see. I see the difference there. Look a bit less dense than this one. And if I try to brush them up, they're not, their tips are not invading my forehead. Let's do the other side. Okay, I think that's looking alright. They're just not thin enough for my liking. I'm gonna try to shave them again. I'm sure that I have tons of hair in my eyes. That's very uncomfortable. My eyes are going to be twitching. by any minute. Okay, slowly but surely. I don't want to make a bold move like boop, and everything is gone. Okay, where are we now? Look how different that one looks now. This one looks lower and thicker. Let's try to change that. Remember, eyebrows can't be sisters. No, that's not it. Eyebrows can't be twins. They are sisters. Do I look weird? No, weirdly, that one looks higher than this one. Is it gonna be like cutting your hair when one side is longer than the other, and you want to make things like a bit even and cut the other side, and then the other side is longer than the side we're worrying about, so it's a virtuous circle and you just end up with very short hair and uneven hair. I don't know what to do. Something looks weird. Do I have to shave the tail of that one a bit more? Where are we now? I don't know what to adjust. Perhaps the head of that one is a bit more inclined. There's hair all over my face. Do I look like a baddie here? Am I dreaming, or this one still looks thicker around here? Should I dare to trim it to pluck more hair out? Okay, I think we're done. I'm gonna leave them like that for now, and perhaps I'll go to a proper esthetician, a proper professional to get my eyebrows done more evenly and slimmer. My skin is burning. Let's try to put some cream, a teeny tiny bit of cream, just to soothe the pain out, soothe the pain. I should not have chosen to apply that cream because there might be alcohol in it. Perfume, fragrance, yeah, there might be alcohol in the cream, so I'm not sure that the skin's gonna like it well. Okay, let's try and see with natural light what it looks like. Are they nearly even? What do we think? Let's try to put my brow powder in my brows as I would do in the mornings. There's still a hair in my eye, I think. My work day's finished, so I'm just gonna stay at home I don't care about looking weird. See, I'm just usually applying my powder on the tails because that's where they look a bit more sparse. Now, because they kind of look a bit bulky, I grab the spool that I was using before to brush them up, and I try to get rid of the excessive powder. Spoolie, that does ring a bell. I'm still thinking that this eyebrow is a bit thicker than the other one. Or is it an illusion? Oh well. Look at the mess I've made. I didn't think that there would be that many hair in my eyebrows. And of course, half the same amount of hair has fallen on my tea. Sorry about that mess. Those are the things I have to sell on Vinted. Oh, you heard that? My wrist has cracked very badly. Okay, what do we think? Do I look like a baddie yet? I think I've done a good job. It's not that bad. I might still have to get them touched up in Sephora at the brow corner. I'm not sure that it suits my face shape. I do think that thinner brows make me look like a more gentle person. I am very nice. Don't get me wrong. Again, you followed one of my last minute decisions, but once again, it's turned out to look decent. I'll see you later. I wish you a great day, a great night, a great week, and I'll see you very soon. Goodbye.